Hey guys, how's it going? On break again, and it is a stressful day for a lot of reasons, but nothing really negative. It's just a lot of stuff we gotta do and a lot of customers, but something that kind of started my day off. And I'm gonna read Proverbs 31, but I just want to get this off my chest, share this. And it's not any kind of vehicle problems or financial problems right now, but it's about being lied to. And, God hates liars. It's one of the 10 Commandments, and we see it all over in Proverbs. And, it's something that we've all done, I'm sure, in different ways. And sometimes it seems more reasonable to lie, like when somebody's done something wrong or something and they want to cover it up, right? Especially like a child, they mess something up and the parents like, did you do this? And they're like, oh no. They don't want to get in trouble or whatever. You can kind of understand those kind of lies sometimes. And then, there's really malicious lies when people, purposely steal or something and lie about it. But how, and someone just said that I'm sensitive, but anyway, there was someone at work today, a kid that I work with, he was wearing a hoodie that said Tokyo on it, so I thought that was kind of cool, and I didn't know if it was like a anime thing or what, so I was like, what's that hoodie about? And he's like, oh, I just got it here at Walmart. I just thought it looked cool. And I was like, well, I'm planning to go there. And then he's like, I've been there and I've been to the Netherlands. Now, this kid's like 20 years old. And I have a lot of reason to believe that that was a complete lie. And it really just baffles me why people would lie like that. And I just felt kind of disrespected, and that's why a person said that I'm sensitive. But I've even talked to another coworker who knows him and his family more, and they're like, yeah, that's not true. And I'm like, you've kind of lost my trust now, dude. Like, why? So, and I felt like his brother lied to me before, too, about some video game stuff. Just ridiculous stuff to lie about. But yeah, I don't know, just wanted to get that off my chest. And I'm forgiving and everything, and we still got to work together. And so, I was questioning, should I grill him more on it? And I'm like, should I just let it go, just forget that it ever even happened? That's probably what I got to do. Just forgive and forget, I guess, and just move on. But I mean, not completely forget. I got to remember that the dude's a liar and I really can't trust him, but try not to hold it against him, you know what I mean? Forget it in that kind of sense, to where I'm not harboring some kind of resentment, but at the same time being fully aware of how he acts. I mean, it's not like I haven't experienced it from other people before. I've known people like that before, pathological liars that just lie about lots of stuff. I knew people that lied about knowing everybody or being related to everybody. Like, everybody they saw, they knew, or they're related to them and stuff like that. And it's like, it's just a lie. I don't know if they believe these lies, if they want these lies to be true or what. I don't know. But I try not to lie like that. I don't feel like I ever have any reason to. Unbelievable. Let's just read Proverbs 31. The final chapter in Proverbs. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. So there's another king besides Agur and Solomon, okay? Prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows? What does it mean, the son of my vows? Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. That's interesting. What's it mean, give not thy strength unto women? Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink. Good advice. Lest they drink and forget the law, and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. And it just reminds me of a sermon that Steven Anderson gave against alcohol, and he has a really good, strong stance against alcohol, but then again, I know Anderson kind of twists verses to basically say, what he wants him to say, and he thought that, this was kind of a slap in the face, I guess, or to let him to drink to forget his poverty, saying, drinking is for the lower, the foolish, or whatever. And I'm not sure that I exactly agree with his interpretation of this. I don't know, but because it seems to me kind of like, well, alcohol can kind of have some purposes, but somebody who is dying, or I don't know. Open thy mouth for the dumb, and the cause of all such are. Open thy mouth for the dumb, and the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. The dumb, the people that can't speak. Open their mouth for them. See, I really want to look at that verse and that Anderson interpreted and go back to his interpretation. If I can still find that on YouTube. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause for the poor and needy. It's talking about speak for those who have no voice. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. I'm messing everything up. Who can find a virtuous woman? Her price is far above rubies. I know lots of women out there that try to use these verses really to make themselves feel better about themselves. And, a lot of them probably shouldn't be using them. Could be interpreted that a virtuous woman is completely rare. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Oh my goodness. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field, and buyeth it. With her fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. What's the distaff? She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings with tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when she sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. And it was the guy's mother that was saying this, so he's giving him advice on a godly woman. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of the household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. I read through that kind of fast, but it's interesting that that's all kind of together about a God-fearing woman. Would be interesting to go through that verse by verse and compare it to what we see today among a lot of women. But, because a lot of times today it's she gets married and has a kid, and then she gets divorced, and then the husband's completely out of the picture, so forget about that. And whatever else, but I don't know. It's good, final chapter, and I kind of just want to end this so I can relax for the rest of my break, but I've got tomorrow off, so see what will happen then. God bless, guys.